Hello everyone, this is RAUNDLER and you are watching Barcelona versus Girona LaLiga. This is a PES 21 simulation recorded and edited for your entertainment.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Well, we're on the way. De Jong. Christensen. Rafinha. It'll be a throw-in. It's a good run down the right. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Witzel gently done. And it's played forward, and it's Lamar. Played into space out wide. Christensen gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. Kubasi. Christensen. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Brian Hill. Kunde does really well to win the ball there. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Lovely bit of skill. Balde looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Lamar. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he deliver? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Rafinha. Christensen. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, it's a great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal. And here's Rafinha. Yamal. De Jong. That's tidy. Yamal. Yamal. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Lamar. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Shot and goal!
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Witzel aim forwards. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Showing good feet. Pedri. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Balde. Here's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome we wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Sigankov tries making a foray down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Witzel shifted upfield. De Jong. Rafinha. And it's played forward. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. De Jong wins the duel this time. So it is still 0-0. De Jong. Yamal. Quarter of an hour played. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Yamal. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lamar goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pedri. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal played out to the left flank. Now it's Stuani. And here's Stuani. He's in a great position. Fires it in low. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. De Jong. Yamal. Played out wide. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Koundé. Here's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. And here's it's Lewandowski! Sagankov hurtling down that right flank. Proves too strong. Now it's Lewandowski. Balde forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Brian Hill. Lamar. Tries to get it clear. That's a cute ball. Koundé, aim forwards. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Witsel. Sigankov making good progress on the right-hand side. That's very neat. And here's Lamar. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Over to the left. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Goes for the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And now he has two. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Christensen, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lamar. Lamar. A chance to play it in. Cleared away. De Jong. Dinks one through. Will play through for the wide man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And here's Yamal. Stuani. Brian Hill. Lamar. Blint. Blint forwards and with intent. Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Witsel. Sigankov looks to the other side. Brian Hill. Well read, nice interception. Hill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kunde. Yamal. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Out towards the flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. De Jong, real chance! Hill. Araujo cuts it out. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Just deflected behind for a corner. De Jong getting this one clear. Decent progress down the left. Physical challenge. And here's Stuani. That is very well defended. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Yamal, and here's Lewandowski! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. De Jong, and it's made its way to him. It's Lewandowski! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he cuts out the supply. Balde. Christensen. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Balde. He's shooting! And he's heaved it away. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha. De Jong played out to the left flank. Pedri. Lamar shifted upfield. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lamar. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Brian Hill. And he has been fouled there. Witzel. Lamar. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Yamal. De Jong. It's a threatening ball. And here's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lamar. And that has put paid to that. Araujo. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Balde. Pedri. He's in a good position. And he shoots! It's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curly managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. Lamar. Lewandowski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Koundé. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Spread out to the left. And that's a throw. Brian Hill. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's Stuani. And he thumps it clear. Sigankov elects to cross. Pedri. Koundé. Christensen. Rafinha. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Hill. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Balde. Koundé. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Chance! Lewandowski, backward it goes. And it's Balde. Oh, shooting chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, good spread. It's just beyond his reach. Koundé.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lamar. And it's lofted through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Christensen. Balde. Rafinha. Christensen. Yamal gently done. Brian Hill. Lewandowski. Brian Hill does really well to win the ball there. It's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Now it's Stuani. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hill. Lint makes the interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Sigankov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Balde. Christensen. Moved on forwards. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. And it's played forward. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Hill. Time to deliver. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's been given away. Ball's gone out of play. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal, 2 assists to his credit already. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. And it's De Jong.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lewandowski. And the ball's come loose here. De Jong. Christensen. Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. Cross goes in there. Livakovic deals with that nice and simple. Stuani. Lemar. Rafinha. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Lemar. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Witsel. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Lemar. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's having a go. Lemar. Knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Lewandowski. Chance for a shot! Hill. Comes to the pressure. The pass is intercepted. And here's Stuani. Lamar, it's a delicate pass. Delivered in. Christensen with the clearance. He's there to head it! De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. De Jong. Lamar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri wins the duel this time. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Araujo. Yamal. Christensen. Rafinha. Yamal. Pedri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Jong. Christensen. Balde. Nice control. That is good strength. A chance to play it in. Oh, great, decent chance! Lamar. Now that's well seen too. Yamal done delicately. And he's there to get it away. Out to the left it goes. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Witsel. Lamar. Brian Hill. Hill. Over to the left. Crosses it in. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Koundé. Yamal. Lewandowski. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw-in. Lamar. Hill. Kunde with the foul. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. How Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Lamar. He's gone for goal! Witzel head over towards the opposite flank. Tedri gently done. Lamar. Foot in. De Jong has been caught there, it's a foul. Balde, Rafinha, Balde, Rafinha laid out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. It's Lewandowski! Oh, it's wide. Witzel shifted upfield. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. He's had a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Witzel, and he goes cross-field. Brian Hill. Hill. And here's Stuani.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Christensen. Araujo. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Tedri. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre. That's an excellent interception. And it's De Jong. Tries a deft little ball. Balde, now here's the delivery. Yamal. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha spread out to the left. De Jong. So who's he picking out? Hit into the middle. And he's there to get rid. Pedri. Brian Hill looking to break at pace. Now it's Stuani. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's run loose here. Goes down, but nothing given. De Jong cuts out the pass. Hill. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. It's been slipped through. Proves too strong. Hill. Balde makes the interception. Christensen. Balde. De Jong. Kubasi. Christensen, aim forwards. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha is on a run down the left wing. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. Lamar. Blint. Hill. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Lamar. Lamar. Hill. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is that. Barcelona, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona really impressed me